Hello friends, today I am going to discuss some questions from information technology which were asked in the previous examinations. So these questions may help you to understand the pattern of questions that have been asked in the previous exams of paper 1 UGC NET examination. I am Dr. Pushpalata, a trainer of UGC NET examination. I am basically a professor in the Department of Management from Hyderabad. Let us go with a thorough view of the questions that were been asked. Which of the following domains is used for profit businesses? So, what is a domain? Domain means whatever the extension that we are having at the end of the website. So, whenever we are having different purposes, we use different domains. So .NET is used for any of the network association. EDU is used for educational institutions. .org is used for any of the non-profitable organizations. And .com, if at all we have been involved in any of the commercial or profit businesses, we use the .com as the extension of the website. So you see generally the Amazon.com, Flipkart.com. So this is a commercial website. So which of the following domains is used for profit businesses? The answer is .com. The data stored the data storage hierarchy consists of bits, bytes, fields, records, files, and databases. Then another option is given as bits, bytes, records, fields. So here see our data has been stored in the form of bits. Then bits will be into bytes. Then bytes will be 1 kilobyte. Then kilobyte to megabyte. Megabyte to gigabyte. Right. So in this way we are having the data storage. So here they have given what is the hierarchy of data storage. So once the data has been stored into bits, then it will be converted to then into bytes. Then we are going on with fields. We see in the access or in the Excel sheet, we have fields, right? So after the fields, it will be going on into records. Then these records will be saved as files, and these all files makes a database. So here the sequence of this is right. So generally in other options they have given bits, bytes is right, but after fields we go into records. So B is not the right answer. Bits, bytes. So here again they have given fields, but they have come across files. So after fields we will go into records. So that is also not the right answer. Bytes, bits, fields, records, files, and databases. So this is also not the right answer. The right answer is bits, bytes, fields, records, files, and database. Just remember, it is very important to understand the hierarchy of the storage units because it has been observed that in every examination, at least one question that has been related to bits or bytes has been seen. Then, what is the full form of USB as used in computer related activities? Generally, we talk about the storage devices and we talk about the USB devices. So, what is that? Universal Security Block, Universal Serial Bus, United Serial Bus, Ultra Security Block. So, whatever the USB devices like pen drive is there or CD, or any of the photo storage devices are there, memory cards are there, they have been considered as USB devices. Universal Serial Bus, the full form is Universal Serial Bus. So it is very important that abbreviations you have to remember. They are more, they don't go deep into the questions, but they are asking you the data which has been the questions that have been related to storage, that have been related to abbreviations. Then the next question. The output quality of a printer is measured by the output quality of a printer is measured by dots per centimeters, dots per inch, dots per mm, dots digits per inch. So we see earlier we used to have dot matrix printer. So definitely it has been well known that we will not use digits. So dots per inch is the output quality of the printer. If at all we want to measure the output quality, we have to see that it is being measured in dots per inch. The answer is dots per inch. Dash denotes an error in a computer program. The options are bug, virus, spam, bit. So here dash denotes an error in the computer program. Generally, you see whenever we are switching on any of the computer program and we are able to open any of the program, we see that there is a bug. So whatever error is known as, we call it as bug. Virus is which has been affecting the program. So it is not an error. Spam is the recycled or unnecessary information that comes to your computer. So it is also a fake information where we don't know the persons and we get the mails. That particular information is known as spam. So that is also not an error. Bit is the storage device, so it is not an error. So the answer is bug. Bug is an error. If a computer in a computer, if bits are used to specify address in a memory, the total number of addresses be 256. Right, so if at all 8 bits are there, we will see that total number of addresses will be 256. Which of the following are audio lay format? So whenever we try to save the file, like Word is there, doc, PPT presentation is there, .ppt. If at all we are going for any of the picture image, we use .jpeg. So they are known as formats. So suppose we are storing a audio format, the file in the audio format, we use .wav, .aac, .wmv, .fiv. So the answers are .wa. Wave file is the audio format and the AAC is the audio format. Array. 10. A small text lay stored on user's computer by some websites in order to recognize and keep track of users' preferences is called cookie, report, log, and history. So, if at all I talk about these words, cookies, you see, whenever we are opening our websites, we try to see that it will be telling that the cookies will affect you. So, here they are being to recognize the computers. So, cookies, the right answer. Report is whatever we are doing and we come across in the report. So that is report. So it is not the answer because he has asked for some websites in order to recognize and keep track of users' preferences. Then log is to whatever the events that you have been logged into. History is the back history that you have logged into. Then random access memory. Random access memory, a form of computer storage, is a dash memory. So we are having different types of memories: permanent memory, secondary memory, volatile memory, non-volatile memory. So coming to volatile memory is something which is erased, which is only for a temporary storage. So random access memory is a volatile memory. In computer networking, HTTP is referred to as stateless protocols as servers do not maintain any information about past clients' requests. So in generally we come across the word HTTP in computer networking whenever we are opening a website. Just remember HTTP dot slash. Right, so we will be having that abbreviation. So here, what is the full form of HTTP? It is known as Hypertext Transfer Protocol. So we are trying to transfer the data, and so that's the reason it has been considered as Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It's not translation, it's not terabyte, and it's not hypervisor. So the answer is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. See here, this is also been asked in the examination in other year, we have to be very very careful through the abbreviations, because abbreviations, daily usage or whatever we use the uh, contents in the daily manner, that only will be asked in the examinations. They don't go into complicated manner. With regard to email, what does BCC means? So BCC means blind carbon copy. Remember, the BCC means blind carbon copy. Generally, whenever we are emailing in any of the Yahoo or Gmail, in the email we see one copy known as two, and we see another column known as CC, and we see third the column known as BCC. So what do you mean by two? Two means whoever you are sending the email addresses, that will be displayed. Then, if at all I am copying for the carbon copy, that means that only, so they will on the they will be able to see to whoever you have seen the send the email addresses. No, they will not see to whoever you have seen the email addresses, but they will receive their own copy. So that is the meaning of CC. Then coming to BCC, blind carbon copy. Here we are just, whenever we are specifying the email ID in the BCC, the field will get the email and see the addresses in 2 and CC field. So they are able to see the person's email addresses which are being specified in the 2 as well as in the CC field. So that's the reason, if at all we want to make them specify that to whomever we have sent, then we have to put it in BCC. If at all we put their mail ID in BCC, they are able to. But if at all I am putting in CC, what is the difference between BCC and CC? If at all I am putting the email address in CC, they will not be able to access the information to whom you have sent the email. So that is always an advantage. If at all you don't want to reveal that to whoever you have sent the email IDs, you just put it in CC, because they will only receive, and they will feel that the mail copy has been received to them. If 1 gigabyte is stored equal to 2030 bytes of data storage, then 1024 terabytes is equal to 2 power 53. The software which is used to navigate through the web is known as. So, what software we are using? We are using Internet browser, Internet Explorer. We are using Opera browser. We are using Mozilla Firefox. We are using Google Chrome. So these are all the softwares. So they are known as web browsers. We are through the web. So the softwares used to navigate through the web is not a website. Website is a program. It's not a software. Right? Internet is the service. World Wide Web is the process. So the answer is web browser. Which of the following statements regarding the features of information and communication technology are true? ICT are the main instruments for the creation of computer networks and the application based on them. Definitely, we can see that ICT are the main instruments that have been helpful for us to create computer networks and applications based on them. Definitely, the second point, ICT supports the spread of information and knowledge, separating the content from the place where it belongs physically. We have also seen that they try to spread the knowledge and information, wherein separating the content from the place where it belongs physically. So here, it is the immaterial, that where it belongs to physically, we can access it anywhere. So that is ICT. Then the third is digital and virtual nature of most of the ICT products allow the expenditure for them to be maximized. So it is not the right answer, because it doesn't allow the expenditure for them to get maximized. So the answer is 1 and 2. So what are right? They are the main instruments of creation of computer networks, as well as they support the spread of information and knowledge. So best of luck, guys, for your UGC NET examination paper 1. Thank you.